Not so long ago, Brazil was one of business aviation's brightest prospects, but now with its economy severely dented amid the political turmoil of a presidential impeachment, it seems to be just another emerging market that has so far failed to fulfill its promise. Well, as it happens, Brazil is home to one of business aviation's biggest aircraft manufacturers. Embraer, based in São José dos Campos, produces aircraft in all categories of the market, including the Phenom, Legacy and Lineage families. Fortunately for Embraer, it's not completely dependent upon its home Brazilian market, and it's had big success as an exporter. The 13th Annual Latin American Business Aviation Conference and Exhibition should provide an important reality check as to whether the sector can turn its fortunes around. The event is happening at the end of August, just barely a week after the 2016 Rio Olympic Games provided a very welcome boost after the industry's fortunes had been dented by factors such as the severe downturn in the oil price. According to Brazilian business aviation group ABAG, the sector genuinely has reached rock bottom, and the only way is up now. Aircraft manufacturers, operators and service providers will all want to believe that, having been severely discouraged lately by factors such as a 20 to 40% decline in traffic volumes at airports across Brazil. Well, in fact, there are some reasons to be optimistic. So far this year, in 2016, there has been a quite surprising increase in inward investment in Brazil. And since around June of this year, this has triggered an increase in equity values on the Brazilian stock market, which is certainly good news. And at the same time, the much maligned real currency has actually seen some improvement in its value on the US dollar, which of course increases the spending power of Brazilian business aviation consumers. But countering that is the fact that interest rates in Brazil are still quite high, which can be a dampener on investment. So these apparent signs of an economic uptick will have to be sustained right into 2017 if the LABE's show's 13th year is to come to be seen as the moment when the Brazilian business aviation community finally reversed its trend of bad luck.